Oh?
On behalf of the Shazenkai Cat, I thank you for your support.
Hi.
Although construction of the school is proceeding quicker than expected, it is still little more than a place for the students to gather. Nonetheless, Minazuki has already started tutoring there. The sheer enthusiasm on the faces of the children is a sight to behold. I am sure that Minazuki will not mind if you call in to observe one of the lessons.
Might want to ask their permission first, but okay. Ooh.
Oh, this is a welcome surprise. So what do you think of our school? With a roof and sturdy walls, we can study without worrying about the weather. On the other hand, the bookshelves are looking rather empty. I have my own copies of most of the texts, but listening to me reading them aloud does nothing for the children's literacy. Luckily, for today's lesson on Rissai, we have all the books we need. Are you familiar with this pivotal figure?
No.
Really? Then why don't you join our lesson?
Never pass up an opportunity to learn. That's what Miss Minazuki always says. Would you like to take a seat?
I'm so big.
No.
I'm tall bun boy.
Tighter. Rissai was a renowned samurai who once served Doma. Not only was he a loyal and gifted swordsman, he was also a master tactician and well-versed in the use of firearms. Above all else, however, he was a learned man and spent much of his time reading. When his days as his lord's vassal came to an end, he established a school that became known as Rissai-Juku. Unlike most others at the time, it was not only for the children of samurai or those of high social standing, but for everyone. Rich or poor, all were accepted as students. The school held a special place in our community and remained open after his death, with some of his former pupils becoming tutors themselves.
She falling asleep while reading?
So that's where our school got its name.
Ah, Miss Minazuki was one of his students. Yes, I was. I spent many happy years at the Rissai-Juku, first as a pupil and later as a teacher. But all that came to an end when the Garleans invaded. They closed the school and sought to undo all the good it had done. Even so, some of the older generation, such as myself, continued to teach Doman values in secret. The lessons we used to have together were one such example. But now that the Empire is gone, we can teach as we please, without fear of reprisal. That is why I decided to reopen Rissai-Juku. The decades of oppression could not crush the Doman spirit. Much like the Shazen So, we survive even under the harshest conditions. When they cut us down, we sprout anew, because our roots are strong.
We'll never give in to those dogs. Doma forever!
My sentiments exactly. Now who would like to read the next chapter to the class?
Me!
Sit down, child. Lessons are being held at the Rissai-Juku, and the students are eager to learn more of Doma's history and traditions. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Oh, furthermore, as a result of the Enclave's expansion, the rate of gratuities paid for donations has increased, as well as the weekly budget. Yo. Let's go. Can confirm. Hey, let's go.
On behalf of the Shazenkai Cat, I thank you for your support. Your contributions have led to truly remarkable improvements at Rissai-Juku. Of course, seeing is believing, as the saying goes. Minazuki would like nothing more than to show you the improvements to the school.
Oh, okay.
The savior of Rissai-Juku, I expect you have come to see what we have done with the school. The building is a lot more grand, as you can plainly see. We have a lot more books to use in our lessons. I was also delighted to find that the children had taken it upon themselves to gather everything they need to practice calligraphy.
Sir Anuki gave us some soot to make ink.
I had to wash my hands about 3 times to get them clean again, but it was lots of fun. We can show you how it's done if you like. We got some paper from Araragi too, and best of all, he gave it to us for free. He said it had fallen just short of perfection or something. Good enough for us to practice with, though.
He gave me a pinwheel as well. What? Why didn't I get one? 'Cause you're a little bitch.
They've always been energetic, but they've become so outgoing and independent during their time in Mordona. They have been through so much at such a young age, which often forces children to grow up quickly. But it is more than that, I feel. I think that all that hardship has taught them to appreciate the good times. Perhaps they've come to truly understand the joy that freedom can bring. It is a delight to see the smiles on their faces. Many others around the Enclave feel the same way. It fills us with hope for the better days to come. Actually, I thought this might be a good time to mention that the children have been planning something special for the school.
Oh?
They have been trying to keep it a secret from me, so I shall have to remember to act surprised when it is finally unveiled. If my guess is correct, I have a feeling that you will want to see it too.
Okay. Rissai-Juku has undergone a remarkable transformation, and its students are more motivated than ever. As you continue to contribute to this at Shazenkai and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Oh, just that? What? Is that it? Oh, fuck. I clicked through it on accident.
I am pleased to inform you that we have made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave.
I forget clicking back on the game precedes the stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing she says every time. At least I remembered to hit record now. Mm-hmm. Oh, look how cute it is! That's where, like, the jumping puzzle is. There's, like, pinwheels now, and an umbrella, and some cherry blossom trees. And I don't know if the bridge looked like that before or not. Probably not. Owing to your many contributions, Rissai-Juku has seen further development. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Alright. Alright. Oh shit.
Your contributions have, as always, had a profound effect on the Enclave.
That's what I think she said before.
Minazuki informs me that Rissai-Juku now has everything it needs. All of the necessary books and writing materials have been procured. And the school itself, is it the perfect environment for learning? Shall we go see it for ourselves?
While it was not my intention to eavesdrop, I could not help overhearing that you might be visiting the school. I did have a message for you, but it seems no longer needs to be delivered.
Oh my, your clothes!
Come now, what is so strange about seeing a Doman man dressed in the traditional manner? Truth be told, most of us former refugees were glad for the chance to put on something more comfortable. All except the children, that is. They have grown so accustomed to their Eorzean clothing that they are reluctant to wear anything else. Far be it from me to deny them when they are so adamant. Oh yes, that reminds me. The little ones wanted me to bring you to the school. Apparently they have something to show you.
I wonder what it could be. Thank you for letting us know, Hosann. Well then, Kat, shall we adjourn?
And maybe be less of a rude bitch about people's clothes.
All right, let's go see.
I
Good
also
luck.
don't remember their voices, so.
Good luck. No, it's fine.
Hosann mentioned that the students have something they would like us to see. May I ask what it is?
Perhaps I should let the children explain.
Look! Up on the wall!
Is it the map? Aw. Look at the table. Look at the little plushies. And the globe. And a map. So I think they are new. The Eorzean map that's for some reason covered in clouds.
Miss Flamen gave it to us when we left Revenant's Toll. It's so we don't forget Eorzea and all the adventures we had there. We asked some of the grown-ups to frame it and hang it on the wall. You like it too, don't you, miss?
Yes, anything that tells us about the world beyond our borders is welcome here. And it brings me great relief to know that there are those in Eorzea who would go out of their way to aid Domans like us. But surely such a large and meticulously crafted map is worth a substantial amount of gil. There must be some way we can repay your friend.
Well, she said she didn't need it anymore. We still thanked her, though. Have you never seen a map like this before, miss? Lots of people have them in Revenant's Toll. Big ones, small ones, all sorts.
I must admit that this is the first time I have seen one of this sort. Until recently, we have had few chances to lay our eyes on anything Eorzean.
We can show you all kinds of treasures. There's one for making small things look bigger, and another for reading the stars. And I've got a chocobo. Well, a stuffed toy anyway. They're big birds you can ride like horses.
Hey, miss, do you see the big desert on the map? That's where Ulda is, and Revenant's Toll is next to it. Maybe one day we could travel to lots of new places, like Kat. We can explore the lands under those white clouds.
That for some reason we don't have a map of.
It sounds like I could stand to learn a few things from you, my dears. You and the other former refugees have much and more to share with the rest of Doma. Perhaps we should compile your experiences into a tome.
Minazuki was not exaggerating when she told me how well the children had taken to the new Rissai-Juku. It is another sign that life is returning to the way it was prior to the occupation. Even with the Empire driven from this land, we must remain vigilant to problems within and without our borders. Which reminds me, the Shazan-Kai has received another proposal. A number of Domans who were once conscripted into the Garlean forces have banded together to patrol the Enclave. to keep the area free from trouble. ACAB. They wish to establish their own barracks by the Kiankan. My comrades and I agree that this is indeed a worthwhile endeavor, and shall be channeling funds towards its development. Please come to the Shazankai if you would like to know more.
Rissai-Juku complete! Rissai-Juku is now complete, and the Kazakura has already begun preparations for the Enclave Barracks. Biodoma 3. Hey.